Welcome to ATB-TV. I'm Darren Dance here at the Ararat races with Peter Morganti. Sun's shining, lovely, beautiful day.
Absolutely. We've had two ordinary ones, Darren, or two or three over the weekend, but
and the horses are in the yard for the last
race 10.
Race 10, yeah. Righto. Let's go back through our runners, Pete. Where do we wind the clock back to?
We'll wind the clock back to last Friday, where Astrological finished down the track at Geelong on the synthetic against all our wishes of going there, and we copped it in the backside.
Well, we knew before we went there that we didn't really think she'd be suited on that track, but there just was not another option for her, and she run disappointing, and she's off to the paddock for a break.
Yep.
And we'll see what she's got to offer next preparation.
The following day, Clairvaux at Caulfield finished 8th. Looked like he was going to work into it at the 600, but then just one batted to the line, probably the word.
Yeah, I thought his run was okay. The way he went around him on the bend, he looked like he was going to run right into it, but as soon as he got into the straight, Pete, he felt that good 3, and he never really let down, Jamie Mott said, and just whacked away to the line. Hard horse to place at this time of year if he doesn't like good tracks. I think the secret with him is we're going to have to keep him away from Caulfield and Flemington, which are always rock hard, and find a couple of country cups to see if we can pinch some silverware.
Might have mapped out a little plan, Darren.
We might have a little plan around the Hamilton Cup.
Yep, which should be good. Same day, up north, Red Handle was a good run, but just...
Where to finish?
4th. That track probably didn't really suit as it turned out.
Well, she loves that track, but I think we got trainer error there.
Wrong race.
Well, he did nominate her for the 1200 and the 1350, and he admitted after the race he should have went to the 1350. She got way out of the ground and flashed home to run 4th to really just kill all the punters, all the owners that had the money on.
Yeah, exactly.
All they needed was one guy there just needed to run 3rd for a lot of money. A lot of money.
Makes you cry.
It made him cry. He jumped up and ran away.
I suppose from the negatives,
next start she'll win.
She is racing well. On the Sunday, I went to Ballarat, where we had Captain Harry run a terrific 3rd.
To a good horse.
I think 2 good horses. You were sort of got a bit of a whisper on the winner.
Well, the winner was down from Queensland with Toby Edmonds.
Yep, and backed off the map.
Backed into odds on and won accordingly.
Yep.
And our horse ran 3rd.
Yeah.
To a reduced choice that ran 2nd.
Which Weary has a bit of raps on. So.
Next start 1400. I think they're just waiting for Neville to get to town.
Yeah, we've got it all locked in, Neville. We're trying to lock it in.
Just waiting for Neville to get to town.
But he's certainly racing well.
He's ready to win.
Yep. Ransom Money, maybe on face value it looks disappointing, but I thought he was good on a track that probably didn't lend it to horses run on that well. He finished 6 beaten, probably 5 or 6, but his last 100 was what we wanted to see.
Yeah, look, he's first up, and I thought he might run 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
He was around that mark. A little bit of rain on the day made the track a bit greasy. Didn't really let down properly, but as you say, his last 100 was good, and you know he's in for a good prep.
And they've straight away picked out a race over 1400 in a fortnight, so you know he's going to get out.
Good each way chance.
Yep. That brings us to where we are today, Ararat.
Ararat.
Sunny Ararat.
Not much joy here. Need to be on the pace all day here, Pete.
Nil joy.
So
Sarplain finished. He's finished midfield.
Sarplain was disappointing. had a good ride and really didn't try.
No.
I would have seen council workers will stop and go signs try harder. But Darren Weir said he'll sort that out, and he thought he'd win today, and he was disappointed.
Yeah, he was.
And the horse looked after himself and probably needs blinkers. A couple of hurdles.
They're going a few
in
lobs.
The bull ring.
His
eyes will be bulging next time.
Bit of Darren Weir tough love, I reckon. Yes.
And the other one, Streets of Dubai, sadly come to the end. A couple of runs with Archie, couldn't really, had improved him a little bit to be competitive, but the horse got a few issues, and he just can't let down the way we need him to win a race, so he's going to be moved on.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's the game.
And going forward, Pete.
Yes.
You're going to cover off in your little segment Craigenair and My Shiny Choice.
Both at Flemington.
Let's see how they went with Morgs's little segment solo.
Rightio, the wash up from Flemington yesterday. Firstly, My Shiny Choice. He didn't take his place in the field. He was scratched. Robbie explained to the owners that just a little foot problem or hoof problem, and he's now going to actually hold his preparation and just give him a little break, freshen him up, and bring him back in about to be racing in about 6 or 8 weeks' time, which will give us the opportunity to see him running through the summer months. Carraganair, ridden by Dean Yendall for the Lindsay Park team. He ran another fantastic race, second, jumped really well, settled third in the run, and battled really strongly to the line to be beaten a length by a very smart Tony McAvoy horse called Silvera. There's a win around the corner for that bloke just on the strength of that run. It was exciting for the owners to get to Flemington, albeit be midweek. But yeah, certainly a strong race, and probably the strongest race he's contested, and he more than held his own. So great for the Carraganair owners. Like I said, there's another win just around the corner for that bloke. While I'm just here, you'll see as we just chat a little bit further on in the segment, the discussion on Think Babe. He will go to Benalla in preference to Caulfield, mainly because he's third emergency at Caulfield, and we know we've got a run at Benalla, so he certainly needs to race second up just to bring him right on fitness wise. So we'll go with where we know we have a run, opposed to waiting on others to scratch, so we can get a run at Caulfield as third emergency.
Righto, so here we are back live again at Ararat.
We're still at Ararat though.
Yes, we didn't come back, we've been here the whole time.
Yeah.
The marvels of modern technology.
Unbelievable, the editor at work.
So, what's happening Friday?
Thursday, yeah.
Bendigo.
I'll go for a little drive an hour up the road to Bendigo, where we've got Chateau Griffo in the 1400 metre maiden.
1400.
Yep.
Needs to win to have any hope of
going
to 1,000 guineas.
Yeah.
Work's been good,
yep.
Gallop well, working well. I wonder if she runs into another smart horse or not.
Drew 10 of, I think it's a field of 16, so it's a big field.
Who's on?
I was just going to ask you the same question.
Brad Ruler?
Is it Brad?
I don't know. I thought you were the one who does the research on this show. Don't worry.
A little bit rushed. Tuesday.
You can pop it up.
It's Tuesday. I'm still getting over the weekend.
Well, Shadow Griffo, yeah, she deserves to win.
On ability.
Geez, she keeps running some good horses, this horse.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's spring. Friday, Benalla.
Yes, Benalla now.
Maybe 2 runners, maybe 1.
Artisano's one.
Yep.
Which we rule a line through Swan Hill.
All right. Well, everyone says rule a line through Swan Hill. You got family everywhere, haven't you? Now the red coats are giving us crap.
Have you met my dad?
Yeah, he's an old bloke, this guy. Gee, that must be a big horse.
Well, have a look. Have a look. You reckon... Can I see him? Look at that. That poor bloody horse has got to carry that bloke around. How are you, Pete?
Good.
Just say good day to our
You know who's one of Weary's old horses too?
Who is it?
Old Cartoon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Pete Gray is the, what do you got, clerk of the course around the Wimmera and Extra?
Yeah.
Yeah, been doing it for years.
A lot of extra.
Extra.
He worked out training was too hard, and clerk of the course and to go.
That's where the money is.
Thanks for the little interlude, Pete. We're going to go back to the real stuff.
All right, mate. Catch you later.
See ya.
See you, mate. Very friendly people here at Ararat.
Yes.
And you got family everywhere, Pete.
Yeah, even some I don't know, Darren. So we got to Artisano. So yeah, we forget Swan Hill.
So they say. I thought it was disappointing.
Yeah, I did too. But Darren Weir just says he's got to ride this horse forward.
Right.
See what happens.
See what happens. See if Darren Weir knows what he's talking about.
See if Dean Yender wants to go to Benalla.
Benalla, right.
Because we've got Mooney Valley that night, so I'm going to have to get onto these jocks, Darren.
Righto.
So that's my job. The other one that could go there, but he's only going to go there if he doesn't run at Caulfield's Think Babe. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Jockeys?
Yes. Yeah, you'll have a good jockey.
Get nothing here.
Johnny Allen's supposed to ride, isn't he?
Where? Which way?
Benalla.
But what if it goes to Caulfield?
Yendall.
Right, there you go. Boss.
Is that right?
I know you know more than me.
Well, that's not hard. Well, what the plan with Think Baby is Darren Weir wants to go to Caulfield Sunday. If he gets a run, he wants to go there with him. You'll probably need it. And if he doesn't get a run, we'll go to Benalla Friday.
Yep, too easy. It's a Vobis Gold race up at Benalla, so if you don't win up there, you can earn some good money, Darren.
All right.
Friday night, off to the Valley. It's back. Friday night racing.
Grand final eve.
Yep.
Wanted Diva. Joe Moreira.
Geez, how good's that? Get Moreira on.
Hope the horse goes good.
Yeah. Might be the last time we ever get him.
Yep,
So,
Joe Moreira's been
so who worked the magic there?
Oh, well, I got a few contacts after last year's Cup.
Yeah.
Now we've got Moreira on for Wanted Diva, and all reports are she's going really well.
The bit of footage I'm seeing looks promising.
Right.
David Hayes sounds even keener.
He's always keen.
He's keen.
Take no notice.
So that lines us up to Friday. Obviously, Think Babe
Day
might be
off Saturday?
Yeah.
No, Saturday. Mornington.
Mornington. Nothing there. Think Babe maybe Sunday.
Go the Tigers.
Yeah.
I was going to take Dustin Martin fishing on Saturday. Scottish Brownlow, that's enough.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good game.
Apparently all the locals here are at Ararat. They've all got these spikes and they're going to put them out on the highway on Saturday morning for all the Crow supporters coming over, so beware.
Well, actually, David Ashbury plays for Richmond. He's one of his relatives here, and he's a local Ararat Tattooon boy. So Scotty Turner used to play for the Tigers years ago.
Before my time, Pete. Before my time.
Oh, yeah, righto.
Now, on Saturday, I'll most likely, if I'm not walking a mare on to get served, I'll be at Werribee.
Yeah, we've got a
plane arriving.
Yeah, some ordinary Group 2 winner from France turning up, Darren.
There's some fans.
More fans.
Watch the rocks.
Yeah.
Tiberian lands on Saturday.
Exciting. So you're going to be there? Oh, you might be.
I'll be there to get the 30-second shot of him getting off the plane. Well, not off the plane, but off the truck into quarantine.
So they got a new setup at Tullamarine.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. They needed one, because last time didn't one get away and it went 3 mile.
Apparently now it's a lot more
all
smoother.
enclosed.
A lot smoother. Yep.
Anyway, so we're looking forward to Tiberian arriving Saturday, and we had some vision of him working at Newmarket this morning, which you might be able to pop up in your spare time.
In my spare time, yeah. And he's looking great.
And then Sunday, Caulfield, maybe Think Babe.
Yeah. Maybe Dean Yendall.
Maybe the Yendall.
We got a race on here, Darren.
We have.
We might. Can we sign off and get him actually finishing off? You got anything else to
Have I got anything else to add?
run about?
No.
We've stepped out September really well. I've been putting in the hard yards, 10,000 steps a day.
A week.
But
Liz did 12,000 the other day.
I see that, and Liz actually sent me an email to say, while we haven't really, we got off to a bad start with the flu, all of us, but there's a link being sent out to everyone, so if you can throw a few dollars to the
it's a good
young
cause.
kids, cerebral palsy, it's a great cause, so that would be good.
Can you call this? Can you call the last 400?
I can just see him, let alone the colours. We've got Rick doing his best. So
we might into the straight.
We might sign off where we are and see the last bit of this, or do you want
Why not?
All right. Away you go.
Until next week, I'm Darren Dance, and here we are, coming into the straight with 300 metres to go at Ararat, and Wilds is supposed to win. Let's see if it does.
Coming after Living Large now with Grand Awakening as well. Mother's Call tries to come through the middle. Don't know where to look here. Living Large is running a huge race. Atomic Hit, Itchy Knee getting a late split. Itchy Knee goes hard, but I think Living Large has fallen in over Itchy Knee and Atomic Hit. Before Gladio Boxdom and also Grand Awakening and Short Talk went across the line together. Mother's Call was next, followed by Up the Stairs.
Once again, you've tipped a loser, Darren.
That could be the first winner you've ever tipped, Pete.
I didn't tip.
Oh, well, there you go. Everyone's a winner.
See you all next week. Hi, back again. Just with the early edition of ATB-TV. Never got a chance to explain or talk about our Mildura runners on Tuesday. Echuca on the Monday, we have no runners, but on the Tuesday, we've got 4 nominations in. Just quickly running through them. PK is nominated for the 1200 metre maiden. I'm 99% sure he will head there. It looks a lovely race for him after a third at Warragul and a second at Casterton. His 2 runs this prep, so we look forward to PK breaking his maiden up at Mildura. Nominated in the same race as Captain Harry, but I'd be doubtful whether he'll back up after only racing last Sunday. But we'll know more after acceptances tomorrow. Misty C's been trialling well. He's been nominated for the 11 and the 1300 metre race, but whether we go to Mildura Tuesday or wait till later in the week, I'll know more tomorrow again. And Saab Plain has talked that he may have the quick backup in a 2000 metre maiden at Mildura after his disappointing effort at Ararat on Tuesday. I'll know more tomorrow. I'll put together the newsletter tomorrow acceptances are out around 11 o'clock. And yeah, as soon as I know what's going on, I'll publish those in the newsletter. Just to finish off this week's edition of ATB-TV, I was able to catch up with Horsham-based trainer Paul Preusker. Paul's a new addition to the ATB training ranks. He had Dasher Maple for a couple of runs and will also take over the training of Equieto. So sit back and just have a listen to the chat I had with Paul yesterday after the Ararat trials. Welcome there everyone, we're here at the Ararat trials and just caught up with Paul Preusker, who's now part of the ATB team. Paul, yeah, hopefully exciting times ahead.
Yeah, looking forward to working with ATB and the clients.
Yeah. We'll just cover a bit of your history. Now you're based in Horsham. Holly McKechnie, who rides, your partner, you're just out of Horsham and obviously you use the Horsham facilities.
Yeah, we're in a good spot. I've got my own farm, my own private farm, and we get the grass access twice a week, so we're well catered for in a country environment, so to be.
You're able to do a bit of cross training. Obviously, I've seen some photos on the website. You're in the river there, or some with horses, or.
We're lucky enough, we go to the lake, quite a bit, and I'm not sure I've taken horses up the mountains and slowing them down a bit.
Yeah, you got a nice, what looks like a heavy sand track type thing at the farm?
Yeah, beautiful, bit over 1,000 metre training track there. Wetter it is, the better it is. A good tough track and good swimming pool, high speed treadmill. And plenty of riders.
Plenty of riders, and Weary must be learning off here. He's got his big, what do you call a sand track going in at Malden there, so you're leading the way there with the big sand tracks.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'm quite there, but definitely it's...
it certainly helps the horses.
Certainly helps the horses, and yeah.
So just going back, you've been training for 20 odd years, would that be close?
Yeah, I reckon it'll be close to 20 years.
Yes,
and it's just one of those things are going good at the moment. But you know, it's a game you never stop learning, and we're getting better at it, I think.
And obviously, not afraid to go to town, or whether that be Adelaide or Melbourne, when you've got the right stock, and it's good. You're able to, probably in the last 12 months, access blokes like Craig Williams and Geordie Charles. It certainly helps when you go to the big smoke.
Yeah. For sure, if I got the right horse there, I'm not shy of going to town, and Holly works with me a fair bit there. Actually, a lot of people sort of say, "Oh, it looks a bit tricky," but no, it's not at all. Holly's a good eye for it. She says, "Put C. Williams on." Generally, they go all right.
Yeah, well, that's good. You can work that way, and what else we got? Obviously some of your bigger wins. Obviously you won a couple of Horsham Cups, we're just chatting about it, but Holly's actually knocked you off a couple of times there on outside stables.
The home track cup's been good to me, and I should have won a couple more if it wasn't for Holly. Made the unwise decision to pull her off.
She's actually won six Horsham Cups herself, so it's a fair record.
It's a good effort. It's a good effort. It's a country cup, but a tough country cup.
And of course, we're coming up to that stage of the year with the Horsham Cup. Anything lined up to run in it?
Yeah, I've got Magic Console, I think, pretty sharp. Hopefully Weary puts in 105 rater or something. Maybe you can talk to him.
Get something working. Just on a couple of hours, obviously we tried to get Dasher Maple up and going for Weary, and we probably thought we had her on the right track, but Sam has beat us with her.
Yeah, just one of those, racing injuries. They become a bit degenerative, and I think we made the wise decision just to pull out and leave her alone.
And with that, for the Equieto owners, I think he turns up at your place tomorrow. He's a little sprinter that probably wasn't suited through the winter months. I think he's the top of the ground horse. He won his maiden at Horsham by 4 lengths, and then ran third at the Valley. So he's one where hopefully we might be able to get spinning around the Wimmera, and then maybe head back to some of the Valley Night Series races.
Yeah, for sure. And I had a bit of a look at his replays. Looks like he's high energy horse, and I was a bit excited. I thought, geez, he might suit me. A little bit more relaxed environment, and spend a bit of time poking around through the lakes, up the mountains. might work.
Let's hope so, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, as we go through, we'll hopefully get some more to you. But look, it's great to have you on board. I've been at Darren for a couple of years to get him down to Paul Preusker, so he's finally seen the light. So I suppose it's all up to you now, mate.
We'll see where we go. We'll do our best.
No worries. Good on you, Paul. Thanks for your time.
No worries. Bye.